Do not objectify us. This is a very common narrative of modern day feminism. But I would argue that everybody objectifies everyone. I objectify you, you objectify me. Everybody thinks that another person is an object, is a physical matter, because we have been societally programmed to view this universe as a physical universe. If only we were taught from a very early childhood about the real nature of existence, then this whole objectification issue would not be an issue at all. If you read a very prestigious scientific journal, Nature, you would find that scientists have declared that this universe is completely spiritual. What that means is, whenever you perceive this universe as a physical universe, you're perceiving wrong. If you study an atom, which you think is a very physical thing, you will find that 99.99999% of that atom is just energy and information. Only 0.00001% of that atom is actually physical. So when you think that I am a physical body, you're perceiving wrong. You're only perceiving the 0.00001% of who I am. Rest 99.9999999% of me is just energy and information. And the best part is that energy and information actually governs the physical aspect of me. The spirit, the soul, the field, the quantum field, the energy field is the sole governing agent of matter. If you can just simply understand this, then even if you're a male or you're a female, all this objectification issue would just go out of your head, because that is just a lie. We are not objects, we're not physical beings. We are all manifestation of spirit, or that source energy, or that divinity, whatever you call it. Everyone, everything is a manifestation of that spirit. So when you can realize yourself, when you can realize me as a manifestation of that source spirit, what you desire, whatever you want to experience in your world can be found within you. Because divinity doesn't have to go out into this world in order to experience something. Divinity does not have to struggle, compete, get frustrated, get angry, get stressed in order to experience whatever it wants to desire, it wants to experience. If you want to experience love, health, wealth, happiness, freedom from panic attacks, peace, you do not have to go out into this world and struggle for it. If you truly are a manifestation of that spirit or source energy. But because you have viewed yourself as a material, physical being, you go out into this universe and you compete, you manipulate, you control, you try to control various aspects. You become stressed, you accumulate a lot of anxiety, worries in order to get what you desire. And finally, your body explodes into a panic attack. Congratulations. It was your fault. Panic attack is your fault because you have viewed this universe as a physical universe. You have objectified everything, you have objectified everyone. Modern day feminism is actually right on this thing, but they need to also question themselves. Even they are objectifying everything. If we can simply learn to de-objectify everything in this universe, we would be amazingly peaceful specimen. Now, I want to provide you a tool in order to connect with the divinity that lies within you, in order to make you understand that there is in fact a deeper part, a deeper aspect within you that is the source energy. And if you just learn how to tap into that source energy, you can gain freedom from panic attacks. And that is only possible through Yoga Nidra. Now, people like Dr. Andrew Huberman have been calling Yoga Nidra as non-sleep deep rest protocol. What happens is when you do Yoga Nidra, you're just stilling your body, you're closing your eyes, and you're just putting your attention on various different parts until you achieve a state of relaxation or a sense of sleepiness. That is when your analytical mind gets destroyed. And whenever your analytical mind gets destroyed, you stop objectifying things, you stop objectifying everybody. You're now peaceful, you're now connected to the higher energy. Now you have resources within you in order to attract the life that you desire. Your brain will be now producing alpha waves and theta waves. Alpha waves helps your brain to visualize things very creatively. And in theta waves, all those creative visualization will go right into your subconscious mind, programming you to become a healthier, happier, and more peaceful version of yourself. This is the way to get out of your panic attacks. So after you do Yoga Nidra, what you're going to do is you are going to create an imaginal act in your mind that signifies that you're already free from panic attacks. How are you going to do that? You're going to create an imaginal act where you're already living an amazing life. For example, you are going to create an imaginal act where you're walking up to a room that previously triggered your panic attack, but now you're having a blast in that room. All of your friends, your family members, your dating partner, whoever, your girlfriend, your boyfriend is there in that room, and they are complimenting you on how peaceful, on how relaxed of a human being you are. Maybe you are saying to them, guys, you do not have to worry about me anymore. I found the secret to long lasting peace. I have stopped going to therapy sessions and anxiety sessions. I do not take anxiety pills anymore. Provide all the sensory vividness to this imaginal act. Maybe start to smell the aroma of coffee in your imaginal act and say to yourself, wow, I'm finally free from panic attacks. Now, when you provide enough sensory vividness to this imaginal act, your brain is so objective that it cannot distinguish between this strongly visualized imaginal act and an experience that you have in this three-dimensional world. So your brain will start to create neural networks that reflect like all this imaginal act is actually happening to you in real time. Now, if you can simply hold your attention on this imaginal act and mentally rehearse them over and over again, you are going to derive feelings from them. Feelings that are equivalent to whatever you have imagined. For example, you have imagined that you're kissing a girl, you're touching her, you're smelling her perfume, you're hearing her say to you, you are so peaceful, you're so powerful. Please never leave my life. Now you're going to derive feelings of joy, happiness, gratitude, empowerment, and confidence. And whenever you can sustain these elevated emotions for a long period of time, it's a no-brainer that panic attacks and anxiety are going to fall off of your system, because positive emotions and negative emotions cannot coexist together in your body. So your goal is to be able to hold your attention on this imaginal act, provide all the sensory vividness to it, and derive feelings from it. And just maintain this elevated state of your mind and body for an extended period of time. This is the secret of healing your panic attacks. So, I have given you a very ancient yogic tool in order to completely upgrade your mental health. Please use this wisely. Now, if you want one-to-one personalized coaching from me, then you can message me on my Gmail or my WhatsApp, which are linked in the description box down below and also the pinned comment section down below as well. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.